Creative Magic Club.
Hi, Sarah Mack here from withsarahmack.com, and today I want to dive into what to do when your online group coaching program clients aren't getting results. So one of the most common fears I hear from clients is wondering if they'll be able to help clients to achieve the same results in a group program offer as they do when they're working hands-on with them one-on-one. So what do you do if the clients in your group offer aren't getting results? Well, first off, don't freak out. As long as you've designed your offer intentionally, you'll be setting your clients up for success to create the results they paid for your support with, whether it's during the time you work together or afterwards. So when it comes to supporting your clients to get amazing results from your offer, the most important thing to remember is this mindset, right? Your program is not just helping them with the time that you're spending together in that offer. It's really delivering a lifetime worth of value. And this is why, especially when you're selling high ticket, it's so important to be strategically positioning your offer and leading with the highest value result, and having actually done that work to get really clear on what the highest value result is that you are able to offer your clients, and to be able to articulate that in a way that they actually understand and they connect to. Because once you've structured your offer and really designing it to make sure that they do have the key pillars that are needed to produce the promised result, whether or not they create that during the time that you're working together or not is not really that important. Obviously, a lot of the progress and a lot of the wins and the momentum will happen during the time that you're working together, but what they are able to integrate is going to continue to serve them for the rest of their life, right? And it's helping them along the particular phase of their learning journey that they are in when they come to you. So it's important to remember that the lifetime value of the transformation that they go through, regardless of as to how much they are able to integrate, because obviously, hopefully they'll integrate enough to create a significant result during that time. But the integration will continue to happen beyond their time in the program. So obviously it's important to design the support to deliver that with the most potency and efficiency as possible. And, the thing I like to remind my clients of is when you have the right people, when you've positioned the offer in the right way, when it's truly aligned with, what you have embodied, the wisdom that you are able to share, because you know it inside out, because you live it, even though obviously we're always on that journey of getting to the next level of mastery within that area of expertise as well. But when you have someone in front of you who isn't where you are and wants to be where you are around that particular topic, all you need to do is open your mouth. Like, just knowing what that person needs, giving them an opportunity to ask questions, or designing an offer around the types of questions that this person has. Just opening your mouth and sharing what you know is more than valuable enough. It's exactly what they need when you have positioned your offer in a way that attracts the right people. So remember that, you have embodied this. You know what you're talking about. You could talk about this all day with your eyes closed. It's enough. It is valuable, whatever it is you're able to offer. Obviously, with that intentionality and focus that you have designed and baked into the way that you're delivering your offer. So another thing that you can add in is to build in accountability and multi-layered support, whether that's via email or doing check-ins in any type of community group or group chat. This is really, really helpful and important. And those small things that you can just add in that are going to improve the results that your clients are going to get. Another thing that I really like to do is give them examples of the ways that they can ask for or lean on support inside the container, because sometimes people maybe haven't been in a coaching program before, or they've been in a coaching program but it was different. So everybody works in a different way. Set the boundaries, set the ground rules, and clearly illustrate how you want people to receive your support, how you want them to benefit from your time together inside your group coaching program. So you can give them some examples, here are some different ways that I can support you. And here are some ways that you can show up to really make the most use of this support and to, show them what it looks like to really be creating the results, like what is required from them. Paint the picture, make it super clear, and that's going to make it easier for them to create results faster. So here's another mindset that's really important. Know that it's enough, right? As long as you've done your best, if you've done all of these things, it is enough. And it's important to remember that it's not actually your responsibility to get results for your clients. Like, yes, they're paying you. Yes, it's your responsibility to deliver on their expectations and what you've said you will deliver. And to, make sure that you've done your due diligence as an expert, as a coach, as a leader and teacher, to make sure that they have what they need in order to create that result. But it's never your responsibility. It's actually impossible for you to create results for your clients unless it's some type of done for you service where, there's like a physical deliverable, like writing some copy for them or tidying a closet for them or, doing an interior design makeover. So, whatever it is that you're delivering, make sure you're really clear on what those deliverables are. If it's a digital information product, make sure, you're really clear on what they're actually going to receive and you've communicated that, the type of the support that they're going to receive. Because results are never guaranteed, let's be honest, right? It's the difference between buying a woman a fish or are you teaching a woman how to fish, right? Like mistakes are required on the path to learning and mastery. Every client is going to come to you at a different phase in their journey with a different skill set, a different set of resources, a different set of capabilities. And it's really about trusting that whatever they're going to get from you during that time is enough to move them towards the result that they desire. It's actually, when you think back to the result that you're selling, right? Think back to how you created that result for yourself. It wasn't because you took one program. It wasn't because, one teacher gave you everything you need and then you took it and ran with it and created it. Even though obviously there are those really pivotal teachings and teachers and moments in time where, you have the breakthroughs, but everything that you were doing before that was leading you to that breakthrough. You were brewing, you were transforming, you were shifting your mindset, your self-perception, you were embodying skills. And the breakthroughs always happen as a result of every single step, piece of information, shift, piece of education, lesson, failure, mistake that, allowed you to get to the mastery of the lesson. Nobody exists in a vacuum. Nobody has just one teacher. And I think there's a lot of schools of thought that speak differently about this. And it's simply not the truth. We're humans. We are multifaceted. We're influenced by every single freaking thing that we encounter in our life. And all of the content that we're consuming all day, every day, whether it's paid content or free content, we are heavily influenced. And, yes, investing in those teachers that really give you the support to actually implement and create those breakthroughs, they are the things that, usually land the results that we've been seeking. But there are many influences and everyone's on a different timeline. So the most important thing of all is to make sure that the right people are inside your offer. And, this is really when it becomes true that all you need to do is open your mouth and it will be valuable. Sometimes it can feel difficult to support certain clients because they're actually not the right fit clients for you. Maybe they're at a different phase in their journey. Maybe you're trying to teach something that actually isn't in your embodied expertise as much as something else. And these can be small and these can be very big shifts in your positioning, in the topics of your offers, and in, this particular phase of the journey that your client is in. So from the outside, it can seem like you're solving the same problem for the same group of people, but once you zoom in, there's like a big degree of difference in the types of teaching, in the types of client relationships, in the types of client. So this really is the most important thing. And, how you do this is to lead with your story and your marketing, because we can question, and maybe you're like, I like helping all different types of people with all different phases of the journey, and that's fine. But when you lead with your story and who you are and what lights you up to talk about and the results that you're most excited to support clients to create, that just naturally is going to magnetize the perfect clients into your offer. That's going to create really harmonious relationships. They're going to be the most receptive to you and the way that you teach and the way that you support them. And it literally becomes like they're going to ask you a question and you're going to open your mouth and it's going to be exactly what they need. And it's going to feel so easeful and so aligned when that harmony is there. So speak very specifically to the people that you are most excited to serve around the topics that you're most excited to be talking about over and over and over again inside your container. And specifically design your offer for those people and for those topics. This is your magic sweet spot. Thank you so much for being here. Please share this with anyone you know would benefit and have an amazing rest of your day.
For more inspirational content, head over to my website withsarahmac.com and please support the show by liking, commenting, and subscribing.